What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of randomly doing Splatoon content because I can. Yeah. So, title self-explanatory. There's another Splatoon stream. Now, this one has been a bit odd for how I do things. So, if you've been a long-time viewer of the channel, you're probably viewing this all in the future. You know that usually at the beginning of the month I do my live streams, and it usually coincides with these splatfests, but that didn't happen this time. So, yeah, now I have to do it kind of as like a third week video type deal, which is different. So yeah. So, why I'm doing this stream like right now, in fact, let me just reduce the levels a bit. Why I'm doing the stream like I am now, is because, well, hey, it's, you know, it's kind of, it's a thing. That's all I can say. But yeah, I'm kind of messing with levels here, so don't be surprised if you hear drastic changes in volume. I'm just kind of going off of what the level meters say, because, you know, I don't want to be getting with people getting quite cross that I don't have that my volume is not correct at all. But yes, gonna kind of do the usual rundown review of this one. As it is right now, the theme is ice cream flavors, but this time they chose the weirdest. Now, I'm a bit of an ice cream connoisseur. If you know me in real life, you know I'm a bit of a connoisseur in that whole world. And it's just, I think, well, you don't even need to be a connoisseur to even figure it out. These flavors are not the greatest. They don't have any chocolate flavors on it, which is, it is a thing. So I went with the second closest, which is the mint chip option. Also, Big Man's on that one. And yeah. So on premise alone, it's kind of not, it's not the best Splatfest I've dealt with, but once you get past that, it's kind of standard, is how I could describe it. I could only describe it as just standard. Now, I've been playing this Splatfest quite a bit, mostly through the pro battles, just because pro battles are just the, pro battles are just the absolute, they're the best for me because I typically play alone, and that's kind of how I like to do things, yeah. In fact, I have literally nothing in terms of open battles, and I'll probably do that this entire time in these here live streams. But yeah, the open battles, I've been playing with them. I've been not playing any open battles, but as for the pro battle side of things, which is just players playing alone and no teams, nobody's teaming up or anything, I've only been against the strawberry team like once. So, a bit of an understatement that. Like only once do I get to, yeah. So, and this kind of coincides with a lot of the results I've seen on a lot of the other streams. It's just, they did the thing. So this is kind of my first time doing an open battle on this Splatfest. Got myself pretty far through just pro battles alone, And our first instinct was disconnects. Another thing that I noticed mostly on the pro battle side was there were a lot of disconnects that happened. I don't know why, but there's quite a few. It's happened. But yeah, that's the one thing I find weird about it. So, yeah. So, if I keep going, it's insane just how many disconnects I saw. Hell, sometimes a lot of the teams, what had happened is that, you know, just as they were about to lose, there were a lot of teams where they were just disconnecting left and right. And in a lot of the cases, on the pro battle side, when the disconnects happened, yeah, a lot of those disconnects just let the game continue. It wasn't like a technical goof type disconnect. It was a straight up, I disconnected because I disconnected thing. So, yeah. So it's a bit of a... So it's a definite thing to be dealing with. So, yeah. So, so with that being said, I think I should deliver my predictions for the, what I think will happen on the, halftime thing. I feel like there's going to be a chance that Mint Chimp might be the winner. I don't like why that's the name choice, but you know, so the team that I'm on might have a chance. Really, this is more of a 50-50, and it looks like from what I'm playing right now on the open battles is definitely. It's definitely looks like I haven't been missing anything on the side of open battles. Because again, it's one of those that I have not been playing at all. Yeah. In fact, more recently, a lot of times when I've done Splatfest, it's always been the pro battles for some reason. But you know. But yeah, it's everywhere that I've seen a lot of it. I also don't like how they still haven't renamed pro battles yet, because it's really a complete misnomer at this point. You know, you don't do pro battles with friends because you can't really, cause, you know, you can't group up with people doing it. So you know, but yeah. But in other news, right now we're getting decimated. So let's get that all messed with. So we are also kind of pushing back a bit to great expense. So yeah. And as for play styles for the teams, I have had quite a few wins, a few more than usual. Yeah, it's definitely not, you know, but vanilla does play pretty well. It seems like a good amount of people were on it, so they might have a chance as well. So it's really, so like a lot of these Splatfests, it's really a 50-50. You know, one option never gets picked. And the one thing that I always find interesting is how Nintendo always likes to normalize the data because they realize that it wasn't the most popular, you know. But yeah. But I have a feeling that, you know, this team that I'm currently on will be a close second. You know, this... So, yeah. So... That was kind of an interesting play. Well, not really, because they just kind of took over and just did their normal takeover practices. I had that happen quite a bit too. Usually I get, you know, sometimes the teams are just being randomly grouped is not usually helpful in a lot of cases, but, you know. But yeah, there we go. So, that's the thing, I guess. You know. But yeah, so, as for time check, maybe a latency check for many, we're about 8 minutes away from the actual results being announced, which is kind of the crucial bit, you know. Because who gets to play as the in the defense position. Surely hope it's an AS. Well, surely hope it kind of is. I don't know. They have definitely, you know, Tricolor is definitely improved, and we don't have to give Tricolor the same level of dread as we do with Clam Blitz. That's the one thing I like about how this about how these recent updates have been, and you know, it's pretty cool. That is. But yeah. Now, I haven't been playing this completely all day. I've had other things to be doing. Yeah. But every time I do, I kind of pop in every so often. Yeah. I did play quite a bit last night, which is kind of why I'm at the rank I am. It is, however, it seems as though it's, I'm not sure how to feel about how it is, how the matchmaking's been on this one. I think we're doing pretty good for ourselves. Watch that be the famous last words. Here we go. Yeah, we're already at 300. I will say the ability chunks that that it's been randomly assigning, because the way I usually play is I kind of just let the ability chunks on the stuff usually just roll themselves. Yeah. They've definitely been a bit more fortunate to me, I guess. Or, I don't know how to really say it, but I've been definitely getting better RNG than I have in the past, I think. I've had instances where I've been able to get to like 600, 700 in the first minute. It's insane. You know, 600 to 700 points is quite a bit. And we came very close to doing it here almost. Well, not very close, but pretty much. Provided I was a bit more effective with it and didn't get splatted within like 30 seconds. Provided you don't get killed or get absolutely decimated and, you know, and ink way too many walls, then yeah, you can get a pretty good play out of it. Now, unfortunately, unfortunately I am kind of being forced to eat my words here, because, you know, of course when I go onto a live stream, then the plays get worse, and then I always lose in every instance of the stream, you know. But yeah, I'm surprised we're still in danger though, because, well, okay, they are backed up to here, so I guess it kind of checks out. But, come on. Yeah. There's my one kill of the day, I guess. Which is very concerning. Yeah. Alright. And a bunch of other YouTubers are starting their streams about this. Other people here also love the mint chip type people. Okay. That was acceptable, I guess. On my end. For everyone else, it wasn't. No. Yep. I've been kind of constantly losing a bit in these streams, but it's kind of a standard with me. Yeah. But where we are right now is we got 3 minutes left, probably going to become 2 in the next few seconds, and because of that, I think I'm going to kind of pause here for now. Oh, and look at that. In fact, I think I'm kind of glad that I did, because that's kind of the first time I've seen I think that's kind of the first time that I've seen an advertisement, a 100x announcement for Team Strawberry. So what's going to happen now is I'm just gonna is I'm actually going to kind of just pause for a few moments, and we'll kind of be going around the places and see how things look. You know, kind of hang out in the lobby area because in exactly 2 minutes, in fact, we're going to see how the new place looks, how the Splatoon 3 standard lobby looks. Because yeah, we've got 2 minutes remaining, and in exactly that amount of time, we will be basically seeing the halftime report. We'll be seeing who did what and how that happened. I'm also going to be taking a bit of a time to kind of look at the art that people have created, because you know, that's kind of a thing, kind of an intermission type thing. So it's kind of the last time you'll see things as they are, with being all fragmented like that. Yeah. But yeah, pretty interesting, I would say, from a statistical standpoint. Yeah. I do quite like how this new the base game thing looks. Yeah. You know, the base game lobby looks, because it looks cool, especially when a splatfest happens. And here we go. About a minute early, but here's the report. If it'll load. So, here we go. Let's see who gets the win at this current time. All right, here we go. So we're pretty ready for this, and I'm gonna disable my little bit of text for a while. So here's our results. And it seems like Vanilla Team will be getting the complete win. Now, in our case, I'm just gonna, well, I didn't want to take that many captures. I'm gonna kind of zoom in a bit because it's a bit weird. The contrast is a bit weird, but yeah, Vanilla won by a slight margin. Yeah, it's 33.94% of the wins have gone to Vanilla. We were about 0.54 off for all of the mint chip people like me. And Strawberry is losing completely, this has kind of been a bit of a normal theme, but also completely expectable. You know, we've always been in, mint chip has always been close second here, so I'm not unsurprised at that. So let's see. And it looks like, and this is really cool. So for Tricolor, we're going to be getting a completely new experience as well. I think they always try and keep it like that. And of course, Grisco's still hiring, but I bet you the numbers are very low. And so yeah. So we're going to return back to Inkopolis, kinda. So yeah, there we go. So I'm just going to get a few screenshots here, and we're going to return back to Inkopolis. You know, now that the unification's kind of happened between all the floats and stuff. And yeah, we'll go into Tricolor and see how that plays out. So that was pretty interesting. Now, I'm going to kind of say that there's probably going to be quite a few mirror matches with just the with the kind of straight up lack of people in Strawberry. And I think for the predictions of what tomorrow's things will be like, I think it's going to be... I think Vanilla's going to win, but by kind of a very slow margin. But yeah. Alright, so let's go and see how everything all plays out, you know. So I'm very interested in how Tricolor will be. Alright. But yeah. Alright, so Splatoon's taking its normal amount of time and doing matchmaking. And there we go. And after pointlessly inking walls, here we go. Okay. So yeah, I was kind of right that it seems as though we are doing a, they're making us do, the mirror match type thing. But we'll use that as a way to see how a lot of this is playing out. We are getting a pretty good start, not gonna lie. Yeah, there we go. The Ultra Signal appeared. Guess we gotta go in and defend that thing, because that has to be defended. Come on. Ah. Alright, well that was actually pretty... That was one hell of a play the rest of the team did. So we're still able to keep our ranking, I guess. Yep. Alright, well, yeah. Now the great thing about, the only thing that's actually okay about these mirror matches is that we kind of see how the rest of the team plays. But now that we've got a fair balance of the two teams having their own Ultra Signal, we'll see how they all, see how the rest of the game goes through. I love how every single one of us is on the same team, and yet we're not acting favorably amongst ourselves. There we go. Oh, that's what I was attacking. Yeah, the purple team is taking their role pretty well. Green team as well. But green team is kind of green side, a pretty easy kill. It's gonna be one of those toss-up ones. Now they're gonna take away all of our statistical ways of looking. The green team might have had it, but see how it is. It's taking a while to calculate, but... Oh, the math checks out in our favor. Nice. And that's the first win on stream. Yay. I guess. Not in my entire career, but... in today's event. So that didn't play out too bad. Yeah. Yes, first win of the day. Yep. 300 out of 999. And then I get to be a ruler. I really wish, yeah. But then again, I don't. It kind of came easy. Being a ruler was slightly easier, but honestly, it would take the enjoyment out of it. But yeah, it's turning out pretty nice. Alright. So, we're now in that 40 seconds of unenjoyable content. Because... Oh, good news, it's battle time. Alright. Okay. Ah. We're playing mostly correct. With the exclusion that, Vanilla's there. First time I've seen Strawberry in a while, but... And that many people in that. Must be the entire population. And granted, I've probably seen more. Unfortunately, I don't have, you know, I don't have enough data on how Strawberry plays. Compared to everyone else, just because of how low their player count is. Fortunately, though, they've got a lot of ranged weapons as it is. So let's fix that. Holy hell. They are playing pretty well for themselves. Holy. Because it's taking us a while to get us to 10% in health. Even the teams that it's only just now that the vanilla team, which actually has players that have actually won some stuff, are getting to things like that. I'm surprised. Wow. Now, granted, this is kind of a 1 in a million case, I guess, you know. Alright. They're definitely taking they're very defensive of the, they're being very, very, very defensive of the ultra signal, as it is. I'm surprised we even have 22.5%. We just haven't straight up stolen it from us. It's also making me kind of hate how the ranged weapons are playing out right now. Holy hell. Come on, click up. There we go. 50. No, you don't. Yeah. That they did. Well, that was an interesting play. not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to pull the replay. I think I can pull the replay from when I did, or the results, or at least the results for the last, for like the only time. That was actually intriguing, I'd say. Kind of a weird loss, I'd say. I don't know, well, I completely lost, but it's pretty interesting. Now granted, it's kind of rare that I lost to them. If I check in the Pro Turf Wars, I've had a lot of defeats, holy hell. I've usually been able to have some pretty good plays against them. Yep, it is battle time. Looks like the matchmaking system is cooperating this time. Okay. We're the defending team now. Okay, so it's kind of not playing right, but we're getting pretty close. Alright, let's get right on to it. And obviously at this point in time, the defending team does seem to do pretty well. So yeah, I'm kind of being a bit targeted today, but you know. We're getting pretty close. Vanilla's getting pretty close to that. No. No, you don't. What the hell? Oh, we lost that. No, it's not like it's the complete end of the road. As long as I keep being attentive to things like that happening. There we go. Alright, they're trying for it. We protected it. Did a pretty good job protecting it. Nice. It's insane, though. Pulled up pretty well. And we lost it. Okay, so now they've got a bit of a... They've got a pretty good advantage ahead of them. Why are they hiding? Oh. Yeah, it's not the easiest to see, but, you know, there we go. Yeah, we're now in a complete defeat pattern at this point. This is turning kind of interesting. But yeah. But it's kind of on brand for how they are playing. I'm kind of now directing myself towards Strawberry because they are kind of a mixed bag, really. Here we go. So, obviously we lose. There's nothing much we can do about it at this point in time. Alright, well that's it, I guess. Not the greatest ending, but can't win them all, I guess. Now granted, you know, Vanilla has proven themselves to be a pretty worthy bunch, I guess. And they're getting the 1.5 bonus, I guess. Well, actually, it would be, yeah. So I'm unsurprised. Yep, 896, turf inked. 360. Yep. So there we go. So that's actually been pretty interesting. Okay, it seems like we're in the same position we were last time. All right, here we go. Okay, we're getting a pretty standard play right now. At the literal moment the ultra signal appears, all hell will break loose. All hell is gonna break loose. Alright, protected. It appeared. Physics is just not on my side today. Guess I made myself notable. Alright. Two, 4, 25. Here we go. Ah, we're taking a bit of a... There we go. It's playing pretty well. Now, of course, they're doing their standard play. Unfortunately, we get wiped out, obviously. I guess wait the 5 seconds. I can't believe that's still a problem in this game. Yeah, good old Nintendo. We won't listen to anybody. Alright, so there we go. Very fair shake. That is actually kind of the fairest representation you could probably get. Now, of course, Vanilla is definitely having a great time right now. But Strawberry's slowly taking over. For the few people who are in Strawberry, they are actually pretty good, I'd say. Yeah. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Oh. There we go. Alright, well, complete loss again. Are we having another instance of, yeah. Seems like we're gonna have another round of the same thing. Tricolor is a bit weird in a lot of regards for stuff like that. That usually turn out to be pretty good as compared to everyone else. In terms of points. Yeah. Alright. This will probably be like the second to last game that I do in today's stream, so kind of dropping off in the next while. Yep. Alright, battle time it is. Here we go. Okay, it seems like we're in another mirror match. Fun! Okay, let's see how this plays out. Okay. That's interesting. That's the signal. Alright. And 1 out of 8. There we go. 2, 3, here we go. Keep forgetting that I am on the not very defensive team. But I made an attempt. There we go. Should be starting to make attempts now. We lost it. Appears. Alright, it appeared. Yay. I think that's all it's been doing, is appearing. Well, I will say, the defending part of this team has been pretty well. Alright, we got it. Nice. Time to start attacking the profit margins a bit. Okay. 28. We probably lost that one, but came pretty close. 29. We were very, very close. But there we go. Yeah. Alright, let's see. So the stream's kind of going to come to a bit of a close, I guess. Eventually. We got 30 minutes. 30 seconds going on. And one or more players disconnected. Kind of story of my life type stuff. But I think with that, yeah, now I'm seeing strawberry a bit more. Huh. But yeah, with that being said, I think I'm going to kind of leave it all off here. Yeah, so it was pretty interesting. It's been a bit of a pretty interesting hour almost. Well, it's not even an hour, but 45 minutes. But yeah, yeah, I played through pretty nicely. I quite liked how it was. Not really. I don't like the premise of Splatfest. I think Vanilla's going to have a definite win on their hands. We will probably come in a close second. And Strawberry, they've got good players, but they don't got enough players. But yeah, so that's going to be it for now. If you like what you saw, there's a like button, subscribe button. I do quite a bit about Splatoon, but this channel is a grouping and big amount of, in fact, most, if not all, of this channel is random things and pretty much everything I do. You know, I've got quite a few things that I'll be making videos about in future, but yeah. But anyways, that being said, that's it for today's video, and bye.